which means that we have one more week in this 6 weeks writing intensive course. You all have done fabulous because you have made it. You have showed up. You have come and you have done the work. But we are at week 5. Week 5. Can you believe it? That you're at week 5 of this 6 weeks writing intensive course. The information and the content that you have gotten, that you have showed up. Neither one of you have missed any class at all. You've been here on time. That is exciting. That is exciting. But listen, we are going to dive in to this week 5. And you know that I give you 3 words for each class. 3 words for each class. And tonight is no different. Tonight, the words begin with the letter P. And on the list that you got for this week's agenda, the first thing it says is to prepare to share more about your book. The only way for you to do that is for you to get more public about your book. You cannot continue to sit back and hide. Why? Because you are becoming a published author. You are writing a book. You got to let people know that you're writing a book. You got to begin to talk about your book. You got to begin to share about your book. Why? Because you are building up momentum for the people who are going to do what? Purchase your book. You got to get more public about your book. Your book topic should be in your conversation. I don't care if you're talking about the weather outside. Your book topic should come up somewhere in that conversation. When you're sending people text messages, something about your book topic should be in the text message, even if you are just adding a hashtag. Now, they may not know what the hashtag means initially, but you keep doing it.
Yeah.
This is your way of getting more public about your book. You got to be willing to talk about your book. You got to be willing to work on that elevator pitch. Pitch is not even one of the words, but it just happens to start with a P. You got to have that elevator pitch when you're in the line at the grocery store. You got to be willing to say, can I tell you about my book for just a few moments? But you got to have that already in your head space, not all over the place, where it's clear and precise. You are talking about your book, or when you're in the elevator with somebody. You know, the elevator doesn't take long to go up or down depending on how many floors are in the building that you're in, but you got to be willing to do it that quickly. Why? Because that's the time that you have someone's attention. So you have got to get more public with your family, more public with your friends, more public with your coworkers. This is not the time for you to be embarrassed about your book. No, this is the time for you to get more public about your book. Why? Because you are building momentum. Momentum is what? It's excitement. You want people excited about the book that you have forthcoming. Is there anybody excited about your book? Is there anybody? No, I mean, you're really excited about your book. Excited enough that you are going to make up your mind that you are going to be more public about your book. You gotta be more public